in history and amongst us many wonderful people. There are scholars, there are philanthropists, there are wise men, then sometimes, occasionally, very occasionally, we find a sage, a rishi, and if we're very, very fortunate, one amongst billions, we might find a guru. And amongst millions of those rare gurus, we may find an acharya. And sometimes, in billions and billions of yugas, one of the dear, dear friends of the Lord is sent. And within him, all of the qualities of all of those are found. Very difficult to understand the depth of the ocean of mercy who we call Srila Prabhupada. So, to be brief and respect much more senior and more learned devotees, I'll just repeat a few things that Srila Prabhupada said to me that you may have heard or you may not have heard, but they're important to remember. When I came into his service too briefly in 1969 and then in 1977, knowing that I was in a hopeless condition, he took those last some few months to spoon feed me and care for me. Oh, I thought I was caring for him, but it was not that way. And the first thing he said when I entered that service, or really took his blessings like that, was never leave my side day or night. So this is not an instruction just for Abhiram. This is an instruction for everyone. For everyone who wishes to take shelter of Srila Prabhupada, who wishes to have the ultimate blessings, to enter into the most intimate pastimes of the Lord. With Srila Prabhupada, we should never leave his side, day or night. In the course of those few months, Brahmananda Maharaj and Tamal Krishna Maharaj were in the room, and I was simply attending Prabhupada, so I witnessed Brahmananda being so incredibly loving to Srila Prabhupada. He asked Srila Prabhupada, will we be with you in the spiritual world? And Prabhupada made an amazing statement. He said, when we go back to Krishna Loka, the residents of Vaikuntha will fly over our heads in their flower airplanes, and they will look down, and they will exclaim, oh, look at the nice guru and his disciples. So what could be a more reassuring blessing that we are this family. We may have, I don't know, 1 million devotees worldwide, fully dedicated, maybe more. But that's a small fraction of what Srila Prabhupada's heart can contain and shelter, just a fraction. So the more that we go on spreading this movement, there's unlimited shelter under Srila Prabhupada's lotus feet. There's no lack of space. And as Loknath Maharaj so beautifully explained, the disciples, grand disciples, they're simply the expansion. If you're born a Rockefeller, nobody asks what generation you're born in. You're a bloody Rockefeller. That's all we need to know. If you're under Srila Prabhupada, you're forever sheltered. So, if you want to find Srila Prabhupada, if you want to know him, I suppose most of you are eagerly wanting to know him. I also want to know him. Look around you. This is his heart manifested. The devotees is the flower bouquet that Srila Prabhupada is offering to his Lord. The temples are all manifestation of his heart. All of the great devotees that we know and hear from and observe, they're simply manifestations of that beautiful heart. So that's where Srila Prabhupada is found. And wherever you help any person come 1 inch closer to Krishna, that's where you'll find the heart of Srila Prabhupada. There's so many nice stories. They're all the Angas of Srila Prabhupada, all the expressions of his unlimitedly beautiful personality, but his heart is as Savior. So wherever you join that part of Srila Prabhupada, he will be right there with you, and you will know him. So, in my last words with Srila Prabhupada, again, I feel he only asked me to come to be a witness. I had no qualification to be there, but somehow he knew that I would try to tell the truth in the future. He told me a couple of things. My death must be glorious. 5 times he told me that. It started to haunt me. What does it mean? So we have to keep unpacking that. To make Srila Prabhupada glorious, to make his life, his death, his books, his words, his example glorious to the world. That's our mission. And the last thing he said to me, again, he said to all of us, he said, Abhiram, be blessed, be blessed. That's Srila Prabhupada, always blessing to every one of us. I had no reason to receive it except to pass it on, to let you all know. That was Srila Prabhupada's heart. And we should go on as we're doing, making him more and more glorious. He will live forever in the hearts and minds of all the devotees in all the universes. And we can participate in making that happen and making him glorious. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare